Hiya, it's Sarah James here from SJ Pilates, and I'm going to share with you my exercise of the week. It's the side lying scissors, and it's absolutely brilliant at shaping and toning the waistline, the hips and the bum. So I'm going to demonstrate with you lying down. I'm going to take my mat and I'm going to lie on my side with my upper body lengthened on the mat. My lower legs are just going to come slightly forwards with my hips and shoulders stacked, hand in front of the chest. I'm going to start with the top leg lift, and I'm really going to let this connect in the centre. And then I'm going to lift up the lower leg as well. So I've got a really nice lift coming from the inner thigh. Try and ease the shoulders so there's no tension. And then I'm just going to bring the bottom leg forward and split the top leg back. And then bring the legs to the centre, and then bring the bottom leg back, top leg forwards. And while I'm doing this, I'm keeping those hips as stacked as I can. So I've got a really nice lengthened waistline. I'm really stretching out of that top waistline as well, creating reach and space between the ribs and the hips. So I can really feel this working through those inner thighs and outer hips. And I'm just going to do 4 more. Keep reaching out from the hip, so we've got a really nice hip open as well. Squeezing the bottom leg. Good, keeping the shoulders open, chest open. And then I'm going to bring the bottom leg forwards, top leg back. And then I'm just going to do little mini lifts. So really working on stabilising the hips, the pelvis, as the legs move through in a thigh lift. Let's do a couple more. Keep growing long out of the spine and keep the reach coming out of the hips. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And then I'm going to bring the legs together, heels together, and then I'm going to lift and lower. Now the legs are slightly forwards of the upper body, so I'm not going into my lower back at all. I'm really using my waistline to draw the legs in, so the weight of the legs are almost blending in to my upper body. Let's do 4 more. So my trunk's really working hard at stabilising those hips. 2 more. And really reach and lengthen and hold it here. Relax the legs down. And then I'm just going to push up and I'm going to do the other side. So, coming onto my side, I'm going to lower myself down. I've got enough the space. Make sure I'm in that nice long line. I use the back of the mat just to make sure I'm lined up. Hips are stacked, shoulders stacked. I'm going to lengthen the legs up and then I'm going to split the legs. And I'm going to scoop that rib cage. Good. Keep stretching out long. Shoulders relaxed. The top arm's there just to help stabilise, but there's not too much weight going through the arm. I'm really focusing on centering just above the pelvis. And I'm really reaching that sit bone. That top sit bone's reaching away from the top rib. Good. Couple more. So if you're doing this with me, stay with me. Make sure you're really centered. So your hips are centered, shoulders stacked. Okay, let's take this next one. Bring the bottom leg forwards, top leg just behind you slightly, and we lift and lower. Try not to let the hips rock back. So you're keeping the box square, the box being the chest, the shoulders and the hips. Good, really lengthen. See if you can lift that bottom waistline off the mat. Reach, good. Let's do 4 more. So one side might feel a little bit caggier than the other, but try and remain nice and strong. So a nice long spine, strong connection through those inner thighs. 2 more. And last one. Good, hold it here. Bring the legs parallel now. So the heels are together, legs slightly forwards as we lift and lower and lift and lower. Keep reaching out nice and long from the hip. Let's do 4 more. Keep those hips stacked. I'm finding it much harder on this side, but stay with it. 3. Good, reaching out. 2 more. Good. Last one. Squeeze and slowly release it down. Okay, so you can push yourself up now. and you can give that thigh a little pat. So have a go, see what you think, and let me know next time I see you in class how you got on. Bye for now.